Okay, suppose Xander and Dahlia are standing on the same line of longitude, so they're directly north and south of each other. Let's say Xander is at 35 degrees, 23 minutes, and 12 seconds north. So that means in this picture I've drawn Xander as green, and that Dahlia is at 23 degrees, 5 minutes, and 30 seconds north. So she's here in black. So we can see we have Xander and Dahlia, and I've tried to draw the image of the Earth here so you can see that they're directly above each other on a northern line. One looks like Xander's more north than Dahlia. And we want to figure out what is the distance between them given that the radius of the Earth is 3,960 miles. Okay, so process. We have Xander and Dahlia's spot on the Earth and they're directly above each other. We're going to use the arc length formula to be able to figure out what the distance is between them on the surface of the Earth, because the slices of the Earth are approximately circular. Now in order to do that, we first have to figure out what is the actual angle between Xander and Dahlia. So in order to do that, we're going to take Xander's height, or degree measure, and subtract Dahlia's, because that's going to tell us what the distance between them is. So we know that Xander is at 35 degrees, 23 minutes, 12 seconds north, and that Dahlia is at 23 degrees, 5 minutes, and 30 seconds north. So if I attempt to subtract these, you'll see right off the bat that when I try to do 12 minus 30, 30 is larger than 12, so I'm going to have to borrow in the context of degrees, minutes, and seconds. So in order to do that, I'm going to borrow a minute over here and turn 23 into 22. And then we know that there are 60 seconds in a minute, so the 12 is going to become a 72. Right, 12 seconds plus the 60 seconds we borrowed is 72 seconds. So now 72 minus 30 leaves 42 seconds. 22 minus 5 leaves 17 minutes. And 35 minus 23 leaves 12 degrees. So the angle between Xander and Dahlia is 12 degrees, 17 minutes, 42 seconds. Now in order to show or use our arc length formula, we really want this to be in a radian form. So first transfer is I'm going to take these degrees, minutes, seconds, turn them into a decimal degree. So what is this as a decimal degree? Well, we have 12 degrees. 17 minutes means that we have to add on 17 minutes out of 60 minutes in a degree, and then we have to add on 42 seconds out of 3,600 seconds in a degree. So if we pull out a calculator and put that in, I believe we should get 12.295 degrees. So now we've taken the degrees, minutes, seconds and turned it into degrees. Okay, now into radian form. So to change this into radian form, we're going to take 12.295 degrees and multiply this by our ratio, our dimensional analysis change of units here. We know that there are pi radians in 180 degrees. So if I take 12.295 degrees and divide by 180 degrees and multiply by pi radians, that's going to give me the radian measure of the angle between Xander and Dahlia. So in this case, again with the calculator, I can verify that this is 0.2146 radians. Okay, so now we have the radian form. We're really close to finishing now. We know that the arc length formula is S equals R theta. So the radius of the Earth, remember, was 3,960 miles. The angle between the two was found to be 0.2146 radians. So if we multiply these together, we get a final answer of approximately 849.77 miles. And so that is approximately the distance between Xander and Dahlia on the surface of the Earth.